Welcome back to our Initiate Guide to Warframe. Today will actually be the last video in this series, if you'd like to consider it as such. I want to do that, we'll just wrap up by doing these last set of missions in the second dream quest here. This mission is, there's a couple pain points to it. So the first part of this mission will actually confront the stalker after you hack this console. So you just complete it or do a cipher thing and there. So not only do you face the stalker, but you'll face these infested. Now you can take them on if you have the weaponry to really do it. You can take a stalker on if you do it, but considering how I wasn't maximizing volts, yeah, we're just gonna continue to do the objective here, which is by going to each of these pillars and just standing next to them basically. And once you stand next to all three and let it take some of your energy, then the stalker will vanish. So yeah, or he'll teleport you. So you have to go to. Sometimes that is one of his abilities, is that he can teleport you to him. So you have to fight him if you do. So yeah, you might not be a bad idea to shoot him from afar, just to keep him from doing that. So anyway, now we'll move on, and so the second pain points of this mission is the security device here. Other than the security device, you might face some infested. They're just a little annoyance. They're not too bad, really. Like, even at level 20, they're not too bad. But anyway, yeah, the main thing to really worry about is the security device. If you get hit by that beam, that deals slash damage and a lot of damage, really. You can kind of see there, man, my health is a little low. But yeah, it's not, well, maybe not really low, but anyway. So the idea is that you stand on the back side of the pillars away from the center, and you try to get the security device to hit the exposed part on the pillar. Oops. And you try to do it all 4 times in order for the security device to be defeated. So yeah, for some reason those it's like a little pillar thing that you can stand on. And yeah, here you go. You can see it deals some slash damage and significant amount. So yeah, what you really want to do is just wait for it like you want to double jump really quickly, just as he fires the beam. And yeah, just getting the timing is just a little tricky, but yeah, see, because if you too early, he'll not shoot. But yeah, there you go, and now it's finally defeated. Now you can just move on to extraction. You listen to some of the dialogue if you're that interested with the story. So yeah, I mean, it is an interesting story, honestly. But I don't want to. I want to spoil it as little as possible, though. I mean, really, it's more about the journey, in my opinion. But anyway, so then we'll move on to the next mission here, and it's a pretty straightforward mission. Just the second half of it is really the pain point for it. So now you get, well, now here's the big spoiler, but honestly, if you've been playing in 2022, the loading screens of the game basically ruins this moment. Oh well. But yeah, so you're the operator here. That's who you actually are. You've been playing as the operator who's been controlling the Warframe. So that's the whole gist to the story so far. So now you are controlling the Vault to get you out of here, and you're going to be facing some sentients that will try to kill you on the way out. So what you really do is just hold R2, and when they ambush you, they'll have multiple ambushes here, and yeah, like, you can deal a bunch of damage. Just hold R2, and there you go. And yeah, it actually took a while. Like, I don't think that I remember playing this the first time. I mean, this is 7 years ago now that they released this. In 2015 was when they released this quest, and it wasn't very easy. Like I don't think that you did as much damage then. The burst, like you consumed energy really quickly, so I felt a little helpless then. But yeah, right now, I mean, you'll definitely be able to make it through these guys, and after the quest, there will be some situations where you'll have to use your operator actually, but that'll get into next videos, honestly, where that'll become kind of more important. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, there you go. Just keep waiting for them to ambush you, and then just keep making your way towards extraction. I think those were the last sentients in this mission, so yeah, just keep walking to extraction, and then that's the end of this mission. And there's one final mission just after this. And yeah, we're back on our ship. We have to go to the back of the ship, and well, it's what we'll be using for the transference to be able to control the warframes from here on out. So yeah, Stalker makes his way onto your ship, and how you deal with him, it's actually easier than it used to be. You just kind of shoot his beam when he teleports, and then you power up the transference device there, and wait for him to teleport and use his beam attack there, and keep shooting it. And yeah, if you miss it, then you'll just be blasted back. And then one final time, just keep blasting the bolt thing that he keeps shooting at you. And yeah, once you get close enough, he'll disappear. So yeah, and now we cut to one last cutscene here, and really, yeah, this is defeat of Hunhao and the Stalker for the meantime. Anyway, you'll be facing Stalker. He'll probably be attacking me regularly on missions now, considering that I've completed this quest. So yeah, expect that if you haven't been confronting him. He'll be coming after you. Expect to not be able to use your mini abilities, if any at all. There's a couple that you can, but anyway. You'll want to have a powerful weapon by your side if you can obtain one. And that'll come in a future video. We'll get into maximizing your equipment, so to speak. So anyway, I'll just kind of let some of the rest of this play out. It's kind of interesting just how well it don't look like your operator was really breaking the sword and having when Volt was breaking the sword and taking it out and whatnot. So that just kind of leads. I've got maybe there's a little speculation there on who was really controlling Volt or your Warframe at the time being. Anyway, so I don't know. Anyway, I get to the end of the cutscene, and now I'll show you kind of what's to expect. Well, the next part you get to customize your operator, and so this is how I customized mine. You'll get a bunch of choices, male and female, and all sorts of little color palettes, and there's some things that you can purchase if you'd like to, but completely optional. So yeah. Anyway, then we get to this dialogue, and you get some choices. I don't think that there's too much of a difference at this point in time. I don't think that there's not any gameplay things really. The one gameplay choice is really like which focus lens do you want to get first. You get one focus lens at the end of the quest here. What I do is Naramon. Because you get more affinity, it'll help you gain more affinity with your melee attacks. So that's what I chose, but you can go with any of the other four, and you shouldn't go wrong with either of them. You should be going for all five, and I'll explain that in another video. Just not Don't expect the video anytime soon. I've got to gather a lot of information and present it in a timely order, so to speak. Because yeah, these videos, they do take some time to produce. So I want to be able to make sure that the information is presented in a coherent fashion, because a lot of Warframe, you have to parse a lot of things. There's a lot of information you have to parse. So, I want to try to do that in a proper manner. Anyway, so yeah, once the quest is ended, you get this inbox message with Broken War, which is an awesome sword. And here's the quest complete. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in future videos.